to where John preached Revelation, he saw a group of people that overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. I don't care how much sin that God has saved you from, you need to tell everybody about it. That God can take an ain't and turn him into a saint. God can take a nobody and make him a somebody. God can take somebody with nothing and in one moment give you everything. And you know who everything is? Do you know what everything is? It's Jesus. Somebody shout it. Jesus! I cannot let the fear of this world back me into a corner. I've got to be like Stephen. I will risk it all in order to preach the death, burial, and the resurrection. How come? Why? Because Jesus said in Mark 16:15, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. That means it doesn't matter the color of their skin. It doesn't matter the content of their raising. It doesn't matter their socioeconomic status in life, whether they're black or white, rich or poor, bond or free. We've got to preach Jesus Christ. He is the only saving hope. In America, if you are familiar with the way we do things, we have a president, and he lives in the White House, and the address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. But I understand that if I read this book right, it doesn't matter who's in the White House. All that matters is I go to the church house. And when the president fails me, I have a God that'll never let me down. And he said, I'll never leave you. I'll never forsake you. But I'll go with you to the end of the world. Can I preach like I'm at home? Would that be all right with y'all? It doesn't matter who lives in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. What matters is Jesus on the inside, working on the outside. And greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. It doesn't matter what powers rise in this world. I've got to understand that as long as I can let God arise, that's when my enemies are scattered. In Acts the 3rd chapter, when Peter and John were on their way to church, they found a lame man. But before he walked, before he ever leaped, before he ever praised God, he was at the outside of the temple, and he could hear it from a distance, but he longed to be on the inside. He can hear somebody, he doesn't know their name. He really can't make out the exact sermon that's being preached. But he said, if I could just walk, where would I go? If I could just take a few steps, where would I go? He was shaking his cup every morning and every evening, trying to get somebody to get him a meal just to last another day. But Peter and John, on their way to church, he preached to him, I don't have any silver and I don't have any gold, but I do have something that I can give you that money cannot buy. Oh, y'all have heard this story before. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk. Now, sometimes in America, we have people that get miracles and never come back to church again. That makes me mad, because if God has given you a miracle and you know where it came from, that's where he got it. And he said, I'm going to church. I'm going to the house of God. I'm going to worship. I'm going to praise. I've heard the preaching on the outside. Now I want to be on the inside. I want to be on the front row. I want to sing in the choir. I want to play an instrument. I've been lame long enough. The musicians were practicing. I don't know what street this is beyond these walls. I don't know what other buildings surround us here. But when I walk by, I could hear the drums. I could hear the piano. I could hear the bass. I could hear the guitar. Now somebody that doesn't know we exist might think that this is the club. They might think that this is the place. How do you say club in Greece? You say club. All right, I'm speaking Greek. Must be the Holy Ghost. The club. They might have thought this is the club. And everybody in here was dancing, getting that drink on. How do you say drink? Drinking Pinot. But you know what we are drinking? We're drinking from a well where that water will never run dry. And right now, if there's somebody walking by and they hear something on the inside of this building, I want them to know it ain't the club, it ain't the pub, we ain't drinking Pinot, we having church, and we're preaching Jesus. So if you're out there, I want you to call on the God while you're walking up these steps, and when you come in the door, we're going to lay hands on you. You're going to receive the Holy Ghost. You're going to get baptized in Jesus' name. And as anybody else have that kind of faith in Him? I've been accused